Hey, artsy friends, welcome back to my channel. This is my shorty art journal series. I take a half-sized composition notebook and turn it into a beautiful art journal. Okay, so I'm always saving things. This is some instructions, I think for like health insurance that came in a bunch of different languages. And then I pulled out some other things, like there's a map and some things that I'd made before. I'm going to set those aside. I'm actually not going to use them. But I thought that this was really interesting. I don't know what it says, but it says it in many different languages. And I thought it would make for some interesting collage fodder. So it's like just ripping them into each separate language and going to paint each one individually. So I'm starting with like this pretty shade, what is it called? Color shift, kind of a metallic pearlescent paint that I really like. And then there's, this kind of metallic-y greenish yellow. Anyway, I'm just gonna paint each strip. And if you hear weird noises behind me, for some reason, whenever I start trying to record a voiceover, I have two golden retrievers. One's my daughter's, and one of them decides it's time to chew on his bone, or they come up together and it's like Worldwide Golden Retriever Wrestling Federation. And it's really loud and obnoxious. And I've just kind of decided to give up and trying to stop them. And, there's my strips. I'm just letting them dry and deciding which language. I don't know which language is which, pretty much. I mean, some of them say there's like Korean, French, Japanese. I took one semester of Japanese in college, but I don't remember very much. Ima naji desu ka? I think that's what time is it? And I know a little bit of Spanish. I should probably learn a lot more Spanish. In fact, that was on my bucket list to do this year. It was to learn more Spanish because in our community we have a lot of Spanish speaking people. And especially now that I'm substitute teaching, I end up then I can catch the kids that are trying to talk smack behind my back because they think I don't understand them. So if I would learn some more Spanish, maybe I could, I could pretend like I don't know, and then I could really know what they're saying. And then, surprise them and be like, I know what you said. Anyway, so yeah. So mostly I chose this just because, the different fonts and shapes of the letters and the words that I don't understand, I thought made for just something interesting. And these colors are reminding me of is it India where they do like those colorful flags? I'm thinking of Tibet. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm your typical American that doesn't know everything. You can educate me down below if you're from another culture and I'm, but you know what I'm talking about, where there's a country or a culture that does a lot of these like paper flags that are really pretty. Anyway, these colors remind me of them. So I'm using Mod Podge to adhere my little strips. I'm cutting them in half because I'm just going to layer them. And this is just my background that I am trying to put together here. Okay, so I am done gluing down that first layer there, and then I'm just going to give it a little haircut, little trim on the edges. It's always easier to do it that way than to try to make it fit perfectly. And then a lot of people will let things hang over the edge to give it kind of that rough homemade feel, which you can do as well. And then always dry in between layers, unless you want things to kind of smush together. I always have some good, thick, quality copy paper on hand. You can use anything, and it doesn't really matter, but sometimes it's nice to get like that bright, crisp paper that is a little bit thicker. So, I don't know, feels more official. Okay, so I came up with this quote on my own because I was just kind of contemplating all the different languages and just thinking about how it can divide us so easily when we can't understand each other, but how love kind of can break through the language barrier because actions speak louder than words. So love is the best language. Yeah, the nice thing about doing your quote on a separate piece of paper is that if you want to kind of change it a little bit, that it makes it a lot easier than if you just wrote it directly on the page, which I don't know. I do both. It just kind of depends. But yeah, so I'm making my the a lot more blockier, and then I'm going to actually cut it out, cut each letter out, kind of like I did with love, which I really like how that, shows more of the background and the color, and yet the black and white kind of pop off the page. But I'm not going to do that for the whole thing. So I'm just going to thicken up the lines a little bit. Okay, so for the word language, I'm going to try to kind of do a drop shadow with the chisel part of this big Sharpie. And I'm just doing it on one edge on the left side of each letter to kind of give it a little bit of just a different shape. Okay, so I started out just making like a few little arches and didn't know if I was just gonna, like make 3 or 5 of them. And then I just kept going and going, and I like how it turned out. It was very satisfying. And now I'm just gonna paint in every other line with white. And then I'm realizing some of them kind of end the center one without a white stripe. So I'm gonna add a few stripes in there into some of those arches so that the white is kind of in the center, because I think that looks better. But I guess there's a few of them it's kind of hard to do that with. But anyway, I'm liking how it's evolving. Okay, so I'm just kind of putting the finishing touches here and there, kind of going over if any of them kind of overlapped and need to be fixed. Don't need to be a perfectionist, but yeah, And then I thought maybe I'd add a little bit of either gold or silver accent, and so I went with silver. And I'm just going to put dots in the outer ring of each of my little arches. And that's gonna pretty much wrap up this page. So I hope that you enjoyed watching my process and hanging out with me today, and that you'll come back and hang out with me again. Be sure to do all that YouTube stuff. Subscribe, like, comment, share, help me grow my channel. So yeah, I can be a YouTube millionaire. So there it is. I also made an art recipe card for each page in this journal, so that if you're new, or even if you're not new, if you just like kind of having a go-to something to give you directions, there it is. You can screenshot it real quick, or there's a free PDF download in the link below, and also some links to some other playlists from previous art journals. So if you want to get more ideas, and yeah, so anyway, go make some art. Have a great day. Speak the language of love, and be blessed.